Hello, YouTube. I am Gotta Just Be, and today I wanted to just briefly have a conscious conversation. Yesterday we talked about Valentine's Day and self-love and how you could harness that good old energy from Friday night that's gonna be present in the matrix, right? Because everybody gonna be wanting love, experiencing love. So use that love energy that's present and don't waste that good old juicy nut. If you missed that live yesterday, you need to go and watch it because it tells you what to do if you're single. It tells you what to do if you're with a person and you got work to do. Okay, don't be sitting around moping and poping because you ain't getting no chocolate. You go in 40 and you create whatever it is that you want. Okay. I always watch your replays on YouTube. Oh, okay, cool, perfect. I wanted to ask you all something today. I don't have a topic today. I just wanted to talk a little bit. Someone brought to my attention today about an idea, and it's a kind of like it's more or less in the effort to make it more like I don't know, a congregation, a subscription, a togetherness, belonging, like right to something, and they brought to me the idea of doing Zoom subscriptions for the Interbeing Church for us to get together and congregate on Sundays, maybe. I want to know your opinion about that. I want to know what you all think about that. I'll still be able to go live to the masses, and that way the masses to discover me, and we'll be able to get them over to maybe the Zoom subscription. But there we can get more personal, more, I can say everything that I want to say, like right, YouTube. You always want, oh, I read that one already. I would love that. Nancy said I would love that. All right. I already do classes over there on Zoom. Zoom once a month. I do classes. Yes, that's a great idea. Oh, okay. Y'all like that? And so this could really be for people who really want, their voice to be heard. And we could kind of like talk about certain things. We could come from certain scriptures. We could do esoteric knowledge and have kind of like a service, kind of like I'd be trying to bring before y'all, like announcements per se, scriptures, numerology. And then we could really kind of like cater it to whoever the members are. Y'all think that's cool? I think that would be nice. Okay, I'm gonna work on that. Not every day because I still want to be present on social media for other people to be able to reach me, and post here and there. But I'm thinking on Sundays, like church, like we really just have church on Sundays, like a certain time on Sunday where maybe not every Sunday, maybe every other Sunday or something like that, you know, every other Sunday, even if it's just once a month on a Sunday. I don't know. The details aren't, in stone or anything like that. But I just wanted to bring that to your attention that that's what I think I might be leaning toward because I really believe that it is a great idea, right? So if you are interested in that, stay tuned. I'm hopeful that you all are part of my newsletters. A subscription based on gathering would be nice. Yeah. Yeah. I'm hopeful that you're part of my newsletters and I'll announce it there and let you all know there. Hey Keith, thank you for being here. Keith, you heard what we just said. We're doing a subscription on Zoom. We're about to roll over to Zoom. So that way I can be transparent. That way it's a group and the people that's kind of like, them and you can keep them accountable, like, right? And that's really going to be a beautiful thing for manifestation too. Because then when you all have questions and stuff, you could ask questions. There's breakout sessions that you could do and you could help each other because really, remember I told you always really only one person that's always on these lives. So something you've already been through and somebody else is going through, you'll be able to answer them, from an alignment place. And then they'll see your growth and they'll be like, yeah, I'm proud of you. Because remember, that's what a group session or subscription on Zoom could potentially do for everybody that's participating in it. Right? That's a good idea. Yeah. One of my supporters, y'all be giving me the ideas because I just be being. One of my supporters just mentioned that to me this morning, and I called her to get a little bit more clarity on it. And so now I want to share with you all. That's what I'm going to work on. Hey, London, thank you for being here. London, I made you a moderator just in case you don't see it on your end. Right? Hi, how you doing? Jania? Jania, thank you for being here. Hey, hey, hey. So that's what we're gonna start doing. Subscriptions on our Zoom class. On our Zoom for Sundays, and I'll get the ball rolling. To be continued. I just wanted to throw it out there to you all. Do you all have any questions on manifestations, dark feminine energy? Do y'all want to talk about a specific thing on tonight? And let me know. Let me know. I don't have a topic tonight, so let me know. Y'all have any questions? Y'all doing good? Y'all creating your reality thought by thought by thought? You in good spirits? Do you know that all things are working out for you? Do you know that you are worthy? That you are heard? You are seen? You are lovable? hmm You are understood? That's the basis of this. Have you been paying attention to your self concept, your thoughts, thought by thought, that you create with those thoughts? Have you paid attention to the telepathic communication when you have a thought and the thing or the person calls you? You paying attention to your superpower that gives you more confidence in your power, in your love, and your sound mind when you pay attention to the things that you manifest and the things that come, and you begin to feel good about those things. You're like, dang, I just created that. I just thought that up, right? Yes. Although there are obstacles, I'm calm. Yeah, like I'm not worried. Yeah, yeah, that's the key right there. Don't react. Being more aware of my thoughts and their root. Yeah. Do not react. It happens, and you might get that little wanting to clench your pearl kind of like jerk, but bring it back to calmness and think to yourself. Think to yourself. What did I do to attract this situation? And whatever the feeling is that you got from that situation, you go to the opposite feeling. If it's causing you to worry, you go to calm, right? Because we're creating our reality thought by thought by thought. Y'all, let me tell you, the people that was in the class, the people that was in my last class, I have let me show y'all something. Y'all tap the screen. Let me show you something. You gotta see this. It's right over here. Y'all tap the screen. I'm coming. The people that was in the last class, I want to show you something. Is it here? Yeah, it's here. I'm coming. Tap the screen, y'all. Tap, tap, tap. Tap the screen. I want to show you something, how this thing goes. So, anybody, remember when we were live? Sorry about that. Remember when we were live? Anybody here from the class on Sunday when we was being the version of ourselves who already has it all? Any of y'all here? Dark energy out there. Masqueraders like, yeah, okay, that's cool. Anybody here from the class? Some people? There's about 2 or 3 of y'all. 4 or 5. Okay. The class members, y'all up in here. Look at y'all all over the place. All right, so let me tell you something. We create our own reality thought by thought by thought, and I want to be accountable for something that I created on the day of the class. And those that are here, maybe you will be able to see this on the repeat, like on the replay. The morning of the class, before I went live, I had an accident. You see this here? This is a flash drive. This is a flash drive, in case you can't see it from afar. It's a flash drive. Y'all can see this? You see that it's broken? It's bent? Can you see that? But I stepped on it. Can y'all see that? I stepped on it. You see how bent it is? It came apart, and you can see all the guts. This is the guts of the inside of it. And so I said, when that happened, oh my gosh, I wonder if the people are going to be able to understand. You know, I wonder if it's going to give me problem on the live, on the Zoom. I wonder if my flash drive is going to give me problems. I opened up the PowerPoint presentation that I had, and it appeared as though it was all cool, right? So I saved it. I saved the PowerPoint to my desktop on the live for to prepare for the live. And then I took this here flash drive out of the computer because it's flimsy, it bent, and I had information on it, but I saved the information from the PowerPoint on my desktop instead. Somebody already called it while you manifest fast. So what happened? Anybody? Do you remember what happened on the day of the class, y'all? Do you remember what happened? Hey, I am that I am. Remember when I was going through on the day of the class, the PowerPoint slides? What happened from that thought? Tell the others. What happened from that thought? That thought that was, yeah, remember that? Remember that? That thought that was in my head, I want you to know the language, the different language. The PowerPoint was in Hebrew. We couldn't understand it. Do you hear me? And I wanted to share with you all, thought by thought by thought, we create our own reality. And when it was going on, I knew. I just wanted you all not to lose focus on the PowerPoint. I knew I created that crap. Sure did. So this here is an example of what I'm talking about. You create your own reality. I pay attention to my thoughts, y'all. That's why she's a teacher. That was fast. Instant manifestation, like, right? And I'm sitting up there and I'm like, what is, and I just knew when I was like, what is this? And Keith in the Zoom class, he was like, that's Hebrew. And I was like, yeah, that's not the language that we're speaking though, buddy. And I immediately checked my thoughts. This, what I teach you all, is so real. And I know that I and you, we collectively are master manifestors, right? We create our own reality, thought by thought by thought. And so when something comes and it make you, oh no, you got to clear that energy. If not, you just created by default a sneaky link. I didn't clear the energy, y'all. I just went on the live. I stepped on it. I tried to save and salvage it. It looked good to me. I didn't think nothing of it. Get on the live teaching about manifestation, and what the language of the PowerPoint was in Hebrew instead of English. But I remembered it. I did well on the presentation. I still was able to deliver the message. But I want you to understand, just like that, how it happens. Okay? Just like that, how things happen. And I want you to become accountable with your thoughts and soothe yourself, and think that thought that's going to serve you, least you end up misunderstood or people not understanding you or unheard or whatever. Because I was sending out the signal that maybe this presentation is going to be misunderstood. Because look what I did. I hope these people are going to be able to understand. I hope nothing happened to the PowerPoint, right? And so I just wanted to show the people that was in the class why we had a Hebrew PowerPoint presentation towards the end. But we made it. That's why. Everything has a reason why, because nothing is just happening. Ain't no thing happening out here. Thought by thought by thought, there's a wavelength. Thought by thought by thought, you here for a reason. All right? Everything is energy, frequency, and vibration. If you're going to understand yourself, think in those terms. Your word is energy, frequency, and vibration, and it cannot come back. Null and void, it's going to go out there. Your thoughts, your human imagination, this is how you're creating. Your self-concept, it's going to go out, and it has to return back to you like you sent it. And I sent this out, and this is a teachable moment. All right. Hey, Ms. D. All right, anything else? Wonderful time we had. Despite that, we still had a great time. It was a lot of clarity, a lot of aha moments, and I'm thankful to be in this position to help you on your journey. Okay? Yes, God. I know that's right. So, nonetheless, I don't have a topic today. Today has been a really, really busy day with consultations and work that I had to do on the back end. So, I don't have a topic today. So, we're going to get out of here. I just want to tell you what's to come with the Zoom and to let you all know that my Wild Yam Butter, it was on sale. The sale is over, actually, but it was on sale, and the benefits of it, y'all make sure y'all sign up for my newsletter, those who are not, so you'll find out when we will have service on the Inner Being Church Esoteric Knowledge. Make sure you signed up, and to be signed up you have to go to my website, souloftheearthpub.org. You stay there for about 3 to 5 seconds and you will see a pop up. Put in your name and email address to sign up for the newsletters. That's how I communicate those type of messages to my people, my true supporters. And that's about it. Anybody else have anything else? We're about to pray and get up out of here. If you want to donate to my services, my time, my energy, my teachings, that's Cash App Goddess Just Be. Cash App Goddess Just Be. This is a short live today. I have some work that I need to do, so I'm gonna just call it short. I'm gonna just shorten it. Why was I trying to say call it short? Anyway, take a deep breath in. Wait a minute, I said question. What about intuition and how to correct or be more sensitive to it? Hey, beautiful soul. Wait, y'all got a question. We thought we was going beautiful soul. Say, nah, you ain't going away. What about intuition and how to connect or be more sensitive to it? For intuition, you got to have ability to focus and to listen to yourself more. Intuition is like hearing your inner being. To connect to your inner being, you got to just pay more attention. Intuition is always within you. That's voice, that something said, that hunch, it's always there. But the thing about it, intuition is kind of like, I don't want to say competing, but it's expressing itself at the same time that most often than not your little girl or your little boy is expressing their self. And your little girl and your little boy normally holler and yell and roll over in the middle of the floor, like, right? And the little girl and boy may be saying, "No, you hurt me. I'm gonna hurt you back," or whatever, right? And the intuition is saying, "Love anyway. Go laugh. Don't worry about it. This too shall pass." And so, little boy, little girl is loud. Intuition is low and soft, like, right, the sweet, soft, or still voice they talk about in religion. So this is where meditation and mindfulness comes into play at. Because when you meditate, you learn then how to be still, how to receive, and how to listen, how to feel. You're using your senses more. So to connect with it, I would say definitely meditation practices, moments of silence, right? Trust the something said voice. And we were just talking about it, really, believe it or not, when I said that don't respond fast, take a deep breath and ask yourself, why am I going through this here situation when we're trying to manifest? And that's akin to you being still and knowing that I'm God and listening to your intuition, listening to that voice instead of that little girl or little boy that's yelling. As you get good or better or listen more, the voice gets louder and louder, and the voice gets more amped up than the little girl and the little boy, because at the same time, simultaneously, you're healing the trauma of the little girl and little boy. You're flatlining them and giving more power to the intuition voice. And that's how you connect to it. But you got to start meditating. You got to start focusing. You got to start when it's time to respond. You got to start taking a deep breath and being still instead of responding and listening. Because intuition never leaves you. It's always there. It always is there to guide you. It's akin to your inner being essence. And as you get closer with it, it tells you more, and it becomes louder. It's almost like it's like your best friend, almost like. And then in manifestation practices and stuff, it's just like a smooth transition, and you just know it because you know yourself, because you focus and you listen to yourself for that appointed time. All right. Thank you for all you do. I will never stop loving you. Oh, thank you, babe. I appreciate you. I am that I am. Y'all got that? That was a good question. That was a good question. Anybody else have anything before I get up out of here? I love that. I love that y'all want to know those type of things. Let me see. I didn't even check the Cash App thing. Oh, nobody gave today. I ain't give today, really, huh? But I was just making sure. Okay. I didn't miss nobody from yesterday that gave. No, I didn't. Okay. All right. Well, we got to pray and get up out of here. You're so welcome, beautiful soul. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. One last time. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. God, Source, Infinite Intelligence, thank you for this live. Thank you for everyone that passed through. Thank you for the question of intuition. Thank you for the remembering of ourselves, joining back together within ourselves, learning once again how or what intuition is for us, connecting once again back to our inner being, the totality of God, being the prodigal son, returning back to the essence of the bosom of God. We're so thankful for the fool's journey. We're so thankful for the Christ conscious one journey, from atom to the Christ conscious one, from atom particles to Adam to the Christ conscious one, and all that is in between. That was us. We're thankful for our beingness, our human experiences, our unfoldment, our love for ourselves, our self-concepts, our will, our power, our sound mind, our ascensions, and the ones that are still yet to come. We're so thankful and grateful for the inner being church, esoteric knowledge, for me being the vessel to help other people on their conscious journey, and for other people flocking, just listening and evolving each time around. I'm thankful for it all, every last one of them. I breathe breath into them. It is with my knowing that they are God. I breathe life into their dry bones. I speak life in them, and by the power that is invested in me, I see them whole, I see them well, I see them in a perfect state of harmonious love, and that love is the thing that heals them all. Let everything that they touch turn to gold. Every step that they take be orchestrated by source energy. And each and every day, they remember more and more and more and more and more and more that they're God. Type in the comments, remember. I remember, I remember, I remember, I remember. That's what this journey is all about. You remembering. I remember, I remember, I remember. Till you get to the point that you remember that you're God. I remember, I remember, I remember. And it really don't stop there, because then we all collectively have to remember. I remember, I remember, I remember, I remember, because all is God. There's one God, one faith, one baptism. I remember, I remember, I remember, I remember, I remember. Do you remember? I remember, you remember that you were the darkness on the face of the deep. I remember, from dust thou art, and dust thou shalt return. I remember. That's what this life is all about. You already did it. We're just trying to figure out why we did it. And so with that in mind, we just remembering. Okay? This video was from my heart to yours. Y'all have a good night. Be blessed. Okay, bye. Yes, I remember.